Hi Cheese Club! This week we have a very cool cheese. So this is Fourme d'Ambert, a traditional cheese of France, and this one happens to be produced by the folks at Puy-Levez. So as you can see, tiny little cheese, about 4 or 5 pounds or so. And then you'll be able to see in the picture itself that within this foil is a nice natural rind, and then in that is a nice creamy blue. So Fourme d'Ambert dates all the way back to probably almost pre-Roman times. It's a very, very old cheese. There are records of Druids using this in ceremonies. So just a really, really neat historical cheese of France. And this is made in the Auvergne region. And the production of Fourme d'Ambert has been protected, so it has an AOC since about the 1970s. In terms of the actual recipe, it really hasn't changed that much since that recipe from the Middle Ages. Yeah, we've standardized it and used some technology to be able to get consistent results, but you really are tasting like a slice of history, which is so cool and something we're often able to do with the cheeses of France. For flavor profile, this is hand ladled. They leave a lot of the moisture in, which makes this a really approachable blue. So the texture is going to be really moist, kind of almost like biting into clay or fudge, which I just love blues like that. And the flavor itself is, I think it's like a rainy day. Like there's something really earthy and kind of like stone about it, but then it has a lot of sweetness, a lot of creaminess, just a little bit of spice, and I think just an unbelievably balanced blue, and a great one for folks who are maybe a little more reticent to try out blues. Pairings wise, because this is an AOC cheese, a protected cheese that has pretty large production in France, you can find a ton of recipes and resources and history and all sorts of fun stuff if you start to search around. Some classic pairings are often like kind of things that you think about fall. So like walnuts, nuts, pears, apples. I think all of those are great pairings. Stirring it into a nice big pot of risotto is lovely, some crusty bread. You can just do all sorts of things. Honey will come up time and time again. In terms of beverage pairings, I think this is a really friendly red wine cheese. So pairing it with like a nice Pinot Noir from France would be a lovely place to start. So enjoy this one, a really, really pretty cheese.